All right, we back. We back. Everybody try to jump back in.
I'm back, baby. Back at it again. Where's this guy, Phil?
Phil from Shirley. Back in.
Phil from Shirley. You know the internet out there is not good. What up? We got Buffalino in the chat. What up, Mike? That types in. Oh, drop. Ah, Seager. Oh, Duran. Ooh. So what do we think, guys? What do we think about Alvarez slumping? Someone before said that Alvarez is a bust. That's ridiculous. That's blasphemy.
Who said that?
One of these Mets pages that I shouldn't really pay too much attention to, but at the same time, I mean, the guy's 21, 22. Like, it's going to happen. And I think the other day, Keith Hernandez brought up a good point. He's like, you want him to I think it was either Keith or Ron. They were saying, like, you want him to go through these, like, you know, these dry spells and see how he like, gets out of it and has some sort of adversity. You know, that's what you want as a young player, and see like how they can get out of it. You know, it's bound to happen. You know, you can't be that hot for that long, and pitchers start to catch on to, like, you know, what he's swinging at, what he's doing. I don't know, man. I don't think he's a bust at all. That's wild. Right. Fosgate said Alvarez isn't doing anything different than anyone else on the team. I mean, I think that guy is special. Like, he's definitely one of a kind. He's great behind the plate, a defensive catcher. He's a great power hitter. Like, I mean, people who say he's a bust are like, they don't know what they talk about. I feel like. I think he's got a bright future. That's for sure.
Buffhawk. These are if you go on Vintage Mets' page, you could find his hats in his bio.
Yeah. That's my buddy Buffalino. He's a big Met fan. He'll buy one. Comes with a pin too.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, there's the pin right there. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, like Fosgate said, everyone's slumping. That's just one of those seasons, man. It was like the polar opposite from last season, where last season everyone was on fire. This season it seems like everyone's slumping. S. Gribbs brings up another point that we're going to talk about, right? What do you think, Hype, about all this fuss about Pete getting traded?
Honestly, I don't see it happening. But if it does happen, I'm going to tell you right now, it's going to be like a knife, like, going into my stomach, bro. Like, that's not going to be good for the organization at all.
No. Like, I mean, I get why people are like, kind of like, he's having a slumping year and you guys hitting 40 home runs. like, come on now. He's got 100 RBIs. Like, give the guy a break. Like Fosgate said before, everyone's slumping this year. If they trade him, they better get back like 3 stud aces.
Yeah.
And like you said, it's gonna be like a knife in the stomach. You know, losing to Grom was tough, but like that was understanding because he was injured.
Yeah.
But like losing Pete would be like insane.
No, if you lose
like,
Pete, that's like, I don't know. I feel like it's not right, like, at all, like by ownership or by like the front office. Like, something like this needs to get done to have a player like this for like a long time.
Yeah, I mean, guy's homegrown, and I mean that you know, news came out today that some schmo said that he was toxic or something like that, but that guy's not toxic, man.
No.
And Lindor stuck up for him. Right, like, yes, I'm your angel said, can't lose Pete.
Definitely not, dude. He is a tremendous asset to the team. You know, even though when he slumps, he slumps. But when he hits, that boy hits. So,
Yeah.
and he's homegrown, man. You got to keep these young guys with us as long as we can. I mean, listen, we all love Pete, but in all reality, if he expects too much money, I understand why they would let him go. But if he's asking for something reasonable, pay him and keep him on the team.
Yeah.
Yeah, I pay him, man. Like, it's like me and my cousin were talking about this the other day. Like, it's not my money, you know. And it's not like we have the Wilpons anymore. Where like if we pay him, we're, you know, in the past, if we pay him, we're not paying anyone else. But right now, we can pay him and still get players. Like, it's not a problem. So I'd say give this guy his money. He deserves it. I don't know.
Yeah, Buff Hawk also said that would send an extremely negative message to the Met fans.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. That's wild.
If it does happen for some reason, I'm really gonna question what like ownership and stuff like that. Like what path are we trying to go down here? Because it's starting to like if that ever happened, that Pete left, it would just make no sense to me, and I'll be just so confused on what is going on here in Queens then.
Yeah, and like what kind of message does that send to people? You know, what is that sending to other players who want to come here? That like if you're not willing to re-sign like a homegrown player like that, like why would people come here? You know.
Oh.
Vintage Mets brings up a question. You know, contract-wise, what would be good? I'd say 30, right? 30 a year would be good for like 8 years.
Yeah.
That's 240. You know, maybe throw some incentives in there.
Someone just made a sick catch in that game.
Yeah, that was Stewart.
That's Stewart again, bro. So extend this man. Forget Pete. Oh my God.
That's wild. That was a nice catch, man. Yeah, look at that.
I'm buying a DJ Stewart jersey.
Someone said before, I think it was Fosgate, he said DJ Stewart's a tank. He is. He's a big dude.
Yo, he's jacked, bro. He's no joke.
Yeah.
Yo, Vince said contract-wise, what would be good for Pete? You guys talked about that already?
Yeah, I said like 8 years.
My bad.
8 years, 30. You know, 8 years, 30 would be nice, man.
Yo.
But he'll probably get more than that. He'll probably get 35. Yeah. Hype's getting a DJ Stewart jersey.
Oh, yeah. He's getting a black one.
Yeah, that was wild. That was a nice catch. This guy saved the game and tied the game.
For him right now.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what you want to see. You want to see a guy like that's kind of like what Jeff McNeil was a couple of years ago, right? Jeff McNeil came up out of nowhere. Like he wasn't one of those like big guys that was supposed to be like a Pete, you know, like Pete Alonso. You expected to do what he does, you know, like Jeff McNeil. You didn't expect that. Nimmo, you didn't expect that.
Yep.
Like that's what you love those type of stories where these guys are coming up and you know just killing it. I love it.
Who's pitching?
Bring him.
Yeah.
Bring him out.
Yeah.
What else were we talking about, Hype? I know we had other talking points. Diaz?
Should Diaz pitch again this year?
Right.
Like, would you guys be okay with it?
No. This season, man. There's no point, dude. I mean, the season's pretty much over. Why waste them? Why bring him back early? A chance of another injury. I say just let him, you know, practice, warm up, whatever he has to do, and then bring him back next season. That's my opinion. You know, everybody's different.
I just feel like he's a competitor and he wants to pitch.
Yeah, my feelings are starting to change on that a little bit. I'm not going to lie. Like, I kind of want him to pitch. Yeah, I feel like think about it. He didn't get hurt pitching.
No.
He got hurt celebrating.
Yeah.
But like, if they feel like he needs to get, like, live action, let him do it. Why not? Especially if it's like the last 2 weeks of the season or whatever it is.
Yeah, I mean,
Shirley, where you at?
He threw like 93 to 95 in a bullpen session. That's like good. He said He wanted to see if he can do it, and he did it. I see both sides of it, and like you said, Hype, I'm kind of like veering more towards like bringing him back. Like it would be nice to get him like a couple of innings now. This way, like in September, in like the beginning of the season, he's not like just starting out.
Yeah.
You know, it would be nice to kind of like just get like ease him back in now, and then like in the start of the season, like just kind of like come back. But I see both sides of it. Like it is like one of those seasons where you really don't have much going on. Like why not just let him rest? But he's a competitor, man. He's not like the type of guy who's going to be like, no, I'm just going to chill out and not pitch if I'm able to. You know, that's the thing. If he's able to pitch, then like get him out there. But I mean, he can get hurt getting the mail right now. You know, he can get hurt. You know, driving a car. Like who was that? A couple of years back, one of our relievers got hurt taking a taxi in New York. I forget who it was. So it's like you never know. You know, the guy can get hurt anytime. So like, why not like throw him out there and see what he can do?
Yeah.
Low pressure, like why not? But I see both sides of it. That's for sure. But it is definitely a talking point right now. What does Evan and Cam think
About what?
about Diaz coming back?
All right, so the guys, the two questions for you guys. The question is, what do you guys think if they bring Diaz back to pitch this year? Do you think that's a good idea or no? Cam said no. Evan said no. They said save him for next season.
I trust the kids.
Trust the kids.
How do you guys feel about the Mets giving Scherzer a tribute video?
Oh God,
Oh, he got
I
pulled
hated
out of here.
that.
I'll tell you that though.
I personally
hated
think
that.
they gotta stop. They gotta stop doing this because they didn't do this years ago. Like
No.
I don't know. Like they did it for Jose Reyes and stuff like that. Like guys like that deserve it. But,
Right.
I listen.
What up, PK Dollar
When they
Bills?
did it for Escobar.
Yeah,
That was
I think
cool.
Escobar was a
like
fan
that.
favorite,
Yeah, he was.
well, yeah,
and like
yeah.
I can
But
see that, but
Scherzer? Nah, dude.
no way. I think that was kind of like it was too much. And I guess, but the thing is, if you give it to Escobar, like giving it to Scherzer doesn't seem so bad. But I don't know. Like Hype said, I feel like they're kind of just doing it too much now.
Yeah, like
Yeah, they
like sort of
overdoing it. It doesn't
like when
need
they
to be
did
everyone.
it for Conforto, like I agreed with it because
Oh yeah,
he came through the system. You know, he came up with us. We
Yep.
drafted him. But like guys like I remember JD Davis got one. I forgot who else got one. But like guys like that, it's like all right, like
yeah.
that's enough.
It was just a little too much. Like, who are we gonna do next? You know, like I'm Jankowski, like
Yeah.
Trevor Williams.
Yeah, right.
Like when you give one to Trevor Williams.
Somebody hit up Phil from Shirley. Where he's at? Where's
Well, I
the boys
I
at?
see LFGM Train in the chat. I don't know if he's ready to
let me
go.
know when you guys
Yeah, we
wanna
can get
bring
him in here if he's
Yeah.
ready.
It's 9:30. We can go to 10:15 now because you signed out and signed back in. So.
All right, but now I'm just gonna give you a heads up. It's the top of the ninth, and when the game is over, it's gonna get real rowdy in here, and people are gonna be moving around. So let's try to get this interview somewhere going.
Yeah.
So that way, if I start walking, you guys know what's going on. But I'm gonna just mute the microphone because ain't
All right.
nobody else in the history of Instagram has gone live for their show Wednesday night at a game behind home plate. All right.
Let's go. And we got a Dodgers fan in here. I don't know how he snuck in here. Lone Black Wolf 2000. All right. We'll let him in. I already know what happens. Damn, on the corner, painted it. Yeah, the Mets have 11 hits. Oh, there he is. What up? What up?
How we doing?
Clapping, rap.
What
How we
up?
Welcome.
doing, boys?
Welcome.
What's going on?
Not. I mean, hopefully you're watching the game.
I've never sat behind home plate before. It's my first time.
Yeah. That's a great view, right?
It is. It's a really good view.
That's a Delta Club, I think, right, Roy?
Yeah, it's the Delta.
Yeah, they got the cushy seats.
Yeah, it's cooking.
Yeah.
We gotta get you out here, man. Just still waiting for you to come to the game with us.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I know. We got to do a amazing Met Zone outing. That's for
Yes,
sure.
sir.
If
All right,
we do,
I'm going to
go ahead.
start muting the mic so you guys can conduct the interview, and then I'll
Yes,
chime in
yes.
from time to time.
Thank you, Roy. So what's happening, Raph?
And man, nothing much. Watching the game a little bit. DJ Stewart being Barry Bonds, like, can't complain.
Yeah, I know. That was like one of our talking points was, is DJ Stewart the real deal? And it seems like he might be the real deal.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how he's doing this right now, but
Yeah.
he's doing it.
I remember like one of his first games, he like bobbled the foul ball.
Right.
And I thought like this guy was not going to be anything.
Yeah.
And I mean, he looks like he's fighting for a roster spot, and that's what you want.
No,
That's for sure.
Yeah, no, he has. I mean, Buck's the one that kind of got him in here because he played for Baltimore.
Yep.
So like.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah.
So how's everything going? Other than that,
nothing much. No videos on the way, but yeah, hopefully they can kind of finish strong here. That's kind of what I'm hoping for.
Yeah, maybe you can make a DJ Stewart clip video. If for those who don't know, Raph's work is phenomenal. All right, Raph is he puts together some pretty amazing clips. Like he edits everything together himself. He puts together if you go follow him, he just put out a new Oppenheimer video that's like probably one of the best. I get the goosebumps every time I watch it. I mean, his stuff is on point. And like I said, if you don't follow him, like before you leave tonight, make sure you give him a follow. He's pretty talented. But yeah, I think that DJ Stewart video needs to come out.
I might have to make one. I'll definitely ask to see if people want it. But
Yeah.
I was thinking about it after tonight, especially. Like,
so do you do that eventually? Like you like put out like a poll to see like what people want?
Yeah, so like if I'm kind of like unsure about someone, I'll like send out a poll, and based off of that, I'll make a video, and hopefully people enjoy it.
Nice.
But do you have any song requests for DJ Stewart?
Ooh. I don't know. Like a Rod Stewart song?
What happened?
Like a Rod Stewart? I don't know.
Maybe.
Little name play?
Yeah, Stewart.
Or like DJ, there's got to be like what's that Lil Wayne song? Like Go DJ, here's my DJ.
That's a good one too. I forgot the name of it, but I know what song you're talking about.
Yeah. I think we talked about this last night that like Raph just has fun, and that's what it's about. It's just having fun, creating. We had Amazing Met Zone that kind of along that same path of just having fun. Like we're fans, that love to be creative and do something, and like put something out there that the people will like, hopefully, right? And I mean, Raph, you're doing a great job. You're doing a great job at that.
Thanks, Andrew.
So let's
you guys do a good job too.
Oh, thanks, man. So let's start with some of these hard-hitting questions we got for you.
Yeah, what do you
Hype,
got?
What do you got for him, Hype?
All right. Let's see. Who is your favorite Met player and why?
Like currently or
all time?
All time.
You know what? All time and currently. Why not?
Okay. What's up, Peter? How we doing? Okay, so I would say my favorite player all time would be Jose Reyes. Because he was really fast, and when I was younger, I would always look up to him just because of his speed. And then I would say current favorite player. I was a big Jake guy, but obviously went to Texas. That kind of hurt me. But currently, I would say either P, obviously, or Senga.
Okay.
Nice. I know Senga.
But what's up?
Senga gave you a little shout out.
Yeah, that too. He reposted my video, and so
that's pretty. Like, how does that feel?
How does it feel? It's honestly very surprising for me. Like every time it happens, like I'm just happy that that they like it, or happy that anyone likes it, and the fact that they repost it it surprises me every single time. But I'm really grateful that they like it.
Yeah, I mean that's the power of social media, right? Like,
Yeah,
like you didn't go out looking to get Senga to like your video or repost it,
yeah,
and
exactly.
somehow he sees it, and so it's like the power of social media, man.
Yeah,
It's really cool.
yeah.
So now, talking about your edits,
Mhm.
all right, I know they look like very intricate. How long does it take you to make one of these things?
That's a good question. So those videos, they take me a good like 3 days. If it's like a minute long, it'll take me like at least 3 days.
Wow.
The hardest part is definitely trying to like find clips, and like I'll have to go on like on YouTube, I'll go on the MLB video website, and so I would say that's like the most time consuming part. But then once I have all the clips, that's the easy part, and it's a lot of fun for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool. I mean, that's a minute seems like not that long of a time, but it's a lot to fill up.
It is.
You know.
It is. Yeah.
Um, and then, how long have you been a Met fan?
Met fan. I've been a Mets fan since I came out of the womb. 22 years.
Nice.
20.
And like, what made you? I know you're from New Jersey, so it's like the closest team for you. But like, what, like a family member or something like, or like anyone that you know that was a Met fan that made you a Met fan?
Yeah. So my dad was a really big Mets fan. He was born in the Philippines actually, but then when he came over to the U.S., he was about like 12. And by then he would go to like Mets games and he would sit like in the upper decks. And then after obviously I was born, he kind of just molded me into the Mets fan I am today.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Yo, quick, one thing. You gotta make an amazing Met Zone edit. Thank you.
Yes. Please.
I'll make you
Please.
guys video.
It would be an
All right,
honor.
I'll let you guys. I'm gonna turn the mic off for them. You got the thing out. Thanks.
I
Yeah.
know if Roy's son was on right now, and if Roy's listening to me right now, Cam would have asked you to make a highlight film for him, because Cam's a baseball player and he loves playing baseball, and I feel like he would die. That would be one of his questions, would be to ask you, can you make me an edit?
Hey, if you want a video, I got you.
Yeah, we'd be honored. We'd be honored, and Cam would be honored to have a video made by you.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
So, what are some tips you have for people who are starting out? Like, say I just wanted to start doing video editing. I know you said you use a couple of like cool apps. Like, what some tips you would give to people who are just starting out doing these video edits?
Yeah. So people have asked me that, and usually what I say is I would try to just match the beat of the song with the action of the clip. And other than that, that's kind of just what I do. Anyone can do what I do. That's kind of just how I kind of go about my videos. Um, but yeah, I would say that's like the biggest point for me. It's just kind of matching the beat of the song with like a hit or a catch or any action really.
Yeah, it's like that's something people don't really think about. Is
Yeah.
like how to sync up the music with the video.
Mm-hmm. I know it sounds so like self-explanatory, but like
no, it doesn't. I feel like for you it probably does, but for people who don't know or don't do it, that's like I didn't really think of that until you said it. You know, that's for damn sure.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool.
Mm.
And then what kind of made you get into this field of making videos?
Yeah, so basically when COVID happened, I mean, we were all in our houses kind of just chilling out. And I was like, I might as well pick up a new hobby. And so I started making videos and kind of just kept doing it. And then now I'm still making videos and it's 2023.
Nice.
Yeah. So basically COVID. So I have to thank COVID for that.
As a COVID hobby.
Yeah,
that's
COVID
awesome.
hobby. That's the one thing that could happen with COVID.
Yeah. I agree with you on that one. That's how I started my page.
Oh, is that how you started your page too?
During COVID, I was so bored, and I was in college still, and I'm like, I need something to do.
That's what I'm saying. That's how I started my page. Like I was like, I might as well use this time for something good. And
yeah,
exactly. Yeah.
We're going into extras.
Extra innings.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is my TV right now. I don't have a TV in my room.
Yeah, I'm like try not to watch too much, but at the same time, it's hard when they just tied it up in the 8th.
What's it called? Do you guys usually do an interview during the game, or is it like the first time ever?
Usually, but not with someone at the game. This is the first, so you're the first person that is interviewing while Roy and Cam are at the game.
Wow.
So it's pretty cool.
Gosh.
Yeah, we actually, John and I saw the home run on our phone before it actually happened on the TV.
Oh, dang.
Yeah. So it kind of ruined it for us, but at the same time, we knew what to look out for.
Yeah.
Like mid-sentence, and then I'm like, did he just hit a home run?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was watching that. Yeah, I was watching that. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So now are you a big movie guy?
Some movie guy. I definitely like The Dark Knight, Christopher Nolan. I like Star Wars. And then I'm a big comedy guy, and then so I like white chicks too.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Wayne's Brothers.
Yeah.
That's a nice little variety pack right there.
Oh, they got a great combo in there.
Yeah.
Great combo.
What about baseball movies? Do you like baseball movies?
Good question. My favorite baseball movie. That's a good question.
It's tough, man.
Oh, okay. A League of Their Own is my favorite.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
That's a sleeper.
I watched that with my family, like when I was really young, and ever since then, like it's been my favorite movie all time, baseball-wise.
Nice. So Buff Hawk says, do you have a favorite director? He says your videos are outstanding.
Director.
Do you have a favorite director?
Thank you, Buff. My favorite director, I would say Christopher Nolan for sure.
Nice.
I think the way he syncs up like the music with action is kind of like what I was saying. I think he does that really well. And I would say that's one director I try to like mimic myself around.
Yeah.
So that was a good question. Very good question.
He's got a lot of hits. He definitely has a lot of hits. And like he said, I feel like you can kind of like get inside of his head, like when you see one of his movies, like, Shutter Island was so good.
Yeah, exactly.
The Dark Knight movie, like you said, all the Batman movies are so good.
Yeah.
He's a great director. What about an actor? Your video. That's a tough one.
Yeah. For actor, I would say I don't have a favorite actor per se.
All right.
No one sticks out, but I would definitely say Christopher Nolan sticks out as a director for sure.
Yeah, I guess that's kind of your shtick, right? You're directing these edits. Yeah. You're not really, in front of the camera. You're behind the camera.
Exactly.
So you can appreciate what the director does.
Yeah. Wait, what does your hat say, by the way? I was gonna ask.
So I love it here. Hype and I both got these from Vintage Mets.
Oh,
he put these out.
That's from him.
Yeah, so we had a softball game this weekend with Vintage Mets, the family. All right, we put together like a nice whole Vintage Mets, put it together, and he asked a couple of sites to come out and help him with it. And he was selling the hats there, and he has them on his site. So if anyone likes these hats, go on Vintage Mets Vintage Mets Instagram page, and you can purchase these hats. And they come with a pin too. The pin's pretty dope. So you get a hat and a pin in one. It was real clever. Like I love it here. That's his big saying. I love it here. Yep. Like no matter what, like even in a season like this, we love it here. Right. City Boy Dre, what up? All right, shout out to the City Boys.
Then you get a nice pin.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
He's got great stuff. I've been
following
him for a long time since COVID.
And the fit is so nice. It feels it like just hugs your head. Pause. I know Roy's gonna say pause on that. But yeah, it's perfect. It's a perfect hat.
Yeah.
I definitely recommend going out and buying one.
Yeah. That's why I asked, because it really like stands out.
Yeah.
It's a nice hat.
Yeah, he made the shirts. Not this shirt. He made the shirt. This is Cobra Vision. I don't know if you guys don't follow Cobra Vision. I know he's not on right now, but Cobra Vision makes some dope Mets gear.
Wow.
Yeah. So what you have any questions for us? Like I'd like to kind of flip the interview on you. What are you thinking about the amazing Mets zone? You have any questions for us?
What do you think about the season, boys? Like,
good question.
What's going on? What's going on with
I'll let
that?
Hype take that one.
Yeah, we were just talking about that before. Like, we're all obviously like disappointed, but we really want to see some things in the off season happen. Like, we want to see that. We said if that doesn't happen and they trade him, it's gonna really turn a lot of heads, and especially the direction of the team, everyone will be very confused. And we move our pitching staff, our starting rotation. Just have a good off season and just give everyone hope. Like, okay, like give us a clear cut of what's going on, like
Right.
which direction.
Right.
Yeah, I feel like that's like our loyalty to the team and just showing that these owners aren't going to let this happen like often. They realize that they have a great fan base and they want to make sure that they make us happy. And it's not like days of old with Freddie coupons. It's, Steve Cohen and Alex Cohen they're great owners, and I think it was definitely, it showed character for him to sell off. Like to admit that this wasn't the team. He paid a lot of money for these pitchers and they weren't the right fit. And let's see what we can do. We can rebound in 2024, 2025. Like I hate to compare ourselves to the Yankees because the Yankee fans love doing that, but
Right.
I'm sure the Yankee fans wish they sold off because they're in a lot of trouble. But I love the direction of the team because of the ownership. And we'll see what happens. You never know.
No, for sure.
What do you think, Raph? What do you think about the future of the team and the season?
I mean, like, the season as a whole is definitely a disappointment. I mean, I feel like this team there's gonna be like a 30 for 30 on this team. How disappointing it was. Like literally, like definitely. But I think with what happened, they did a good job rebuilding. I don't know about you guys. I like the prospects. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I love them.
Yeah.
Big time.
The other, we all love Gilbert. We think he's gonna be a stud. He's
such a nice swing.
Nice lefty swing. A little brother. He's crazy on the base pass, just like his brother. He can steal a lot of freaking bases for us, and that's what we need.
Yeah.
It doesn't hurt when you trade these old players to get young again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and look what happened with Robertson, right? Robertson got demoted from the closing role in Miami, and like people were like all upset, like, oh, they traded Robertson. They're showing that the season's over. And I think we talked about that the other night, Raph, that like, that was like the spark that started these like chain of like the domino effect of like what was going on. Like once we traded Robertson, we're like, all right, I guess we're selling. But like, the prospect they got for Robertson is doing all right. Like he's 23, he's crushing the ball. And like Robertson, we can always get him back next year if we really want him. But yeah, we'll I love these prospects, and it's tough because it's a gamble. But at the same time, like, gambling with 40-year-old pitchers is, not really the move.
Exactly.
So, City Boy Dre in the chat said, let's get Mauricio.
I was going to say, it's so true.
I couldn't agree more.
So true.
After today, what the Yankees did, they called up Dominguez. So I'm like, you know what, maybe we need to do that with Mauricio. I think he deserves it. He's a great ball player, and I really think that's what this team needs.
Yeah, can't hurt.
It can't hurt. You get the kid major league at bats. I mean,
exactly.
Yeah, and they have spots right now. It's not like they don't have spots right now.
Yeah.
I'm watching Roy's game right now.
Look at Brigham. He's
Bro, what happened? Was that a double play?
They got out of it, Roy?
They got out of it.
What? Yo, it's crazy. Oh, double play. Wow. Yo, Brigham's fired up. Wow, let's go.
Is it?
Yeah, we're gonna win this game.
Is it the 10th?
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna get a walk off here.
No runs. There was no runs.
No runs. No.
I'm gonna get a walk-off live on the live.
Yo, yo, that's it right there. That's like what dreams are made of. That's like that'll go down as our best live, I think.
Live on the live.
Yeah, City Boy Dre says Roy with the live stream.
It looks pretty. Oh, do you see that? Do you see?
Are we looking
Yeah,
at?
I was watching. I can't hear anyways. Is it my mute? Did I get muted?
No, I can hear you.
Okay.
Did you hear me?
What's that, Roy?
Now I can hear all you guys.
There you go.
How's the stadium right now, Roy?
Right now, everybody's going crazy because they just got out that inning. And
Yeah,
we're
that was
hoping for, for a walk-off or something right now to happen, bro. That's what we need. But yeah, everybody's excited right now, so let's see what happens from here.
Yeah, I feel like they had another day. That was like the second double play they had like that where they stepped on home and threw the first. That's two. That's crazy,
Yeah,
man. That barely ever happens. Twice in one game.
All right, so yo, listen, train. All day long, everybody knew that you was coming on the show, right? So the emails, the messages, they've been flooding the DMs. They're like, you gotta ask this guy a question. So I'm like, all right, as soon as it calms down in here, I gotta ask you a serious question because everybody wants to know. And trust me, they've been just blowing up the page, trying to find out. They want to know. Can you guys hear me?
I hear
Yeah,
you.
we hear you.
All right, so they said, your favorite player, who you said that was?
Jose Reyes. All
Jay
time.
Reyes. I think that's what they did say, right? So they say you gotta ask him, right? If he was in a room and Jose Reyes started, would you stay in there and smell it because he's your favorite player?
I mean, how could I not?
You know he's eating spicy foods too.
Oh,
Yeah. A real stanky. It's just
peanut
real
butter and
stanky.
bananas, bro.
You know that's a fast fart too.
Oh.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
real quick.
yeah. What do you do? What do you do? What do you do, Raph? You say you blow him up and say something, or you just play it cool and like pretend like you don't smell it?
Nah, I think I play it cool just because I'm in his presence, you know.
You know, I'm crying right now. That was good.
Yo, Andrew, you weren't kidding, man.
I warned you. I warned you. Roy always has that question. It gets the people going.
All right, so we up, boys. I'm about to turn the camera back around and mute the mic.
Yeah, I want to see that live feed.
Gotta get live walk-off here.
This is
Oh
my
wait, how did someone got on first?
Yeah, they walk Pete.
Oh,
they
okay.
intentionally walked him. Yeah.
Yo, I heard that's the third time this season that he was intentionally walked. That's wild.
Second time in this game.
Yeah, second time this game and only third time this season that he got intentionally walked. That's insane to me.
Yo, what?
Yo, Alvarez needs to hit one right here.
Thing is, he's been struggling against lefties this year.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yo, what up, Threads by Al?
Breaking news. The Mets are calling up Ronnie
I
Mauricio.
know.
Oh, what? Wow.
It's dope.
That's wild. Now, on this live,
What is
breaking news. Look at
going
that.
on, bro?
Wow. This is a monumental live, Raph. Thank you. See?
Just talked about that too.
You gotta come on. You gotta come on more often, especially if they get this walk off.
You gave us good luck, bro. We got Mauricio.
Damn! Finally,
About damn time, man.
yo. I hope he comes this weekend against Seattle. That would be dope if he comes. I want to try to go to Saturday's game. Imagine he plays. I want to go to his first game in the majors.
You're going this weekend?
I don't know. I'm trying to go Saturday.
As you should.
So
As you should.
that'd be dope. That'd be dope. And go to Mauricio's first major league game.
What's the count? Is it like 3-2?
Yeah, I mean, after like this offseason, I thought it was like a no-brainer bringing him up. I mean, he had a crazy Dominican league. He was the MVP of the Dominican League. He looked like he was raking in spring training. Like, I'm surprised it took him this long. Like, I know Vientos came up last year, but I felt like Mauricio should have been up before Vientos because just I don't know, man. I'm not like really high on Vientos. Like he's good, but I don't know. People love him, and I think he's decent. But I think Mauricio should have got a spot before Vientos did.
They called him up just because of the Yankees calling up their prospects.
Maybe.
I mean,
right. J Mac Custom says his defense needs work.
His defense.
I don't know if he's talking about Vientos or if he's talking about Mauricio.
Oh no, Vientos. Bases are loaded.
Yeah, I think Vientos.
Yeah, who's up?
With Mauricio, I think it matters where you playing.
Yo, imagine we hit one off Chapman.
Oh my god.
Oh, walked on. Let's go.
I know. Wait, who's hitting? I don't.
DJ Stewart's up.
Oh, it's over. It's over. I don't even gotta watch it.
Yo.
It's over.
Hey, yo.
Wow.
Get another home run.
Yo, if he hits a home run, that would be nuts. Even if he just gets a sac fly, man.
It's lefty.
Oh.
Did they hit him?
What happened? They hit him.
He hit him? Let's go. Let's go.
Good job, Chad.
Wow. Oh, he hit a home run.
No.
Yeah, the fireworks are going off.
He hit him.
Oh, hit him. Hit him.
No, dude.
The fireworks just went off because they won.
Wow. Oh my god. DJ Stewart, dude. They're going to build a freaking statue for him.
That's awesome.
Wow. I'll definitely take it. Fosgate said I'll take it. Yeah, I'll take that. Kidding me? That's a win right there. Especially against the Rangers. The Rangers aren't bad. You know, they have one of the best offenses in baseball. Wow. What a win.
Good for you, DJ.
Yeah. Now you have to make an edit.
Now
I gotta pick a song. You guys gotta help me out.
That was wild.
Wow.
And Mauricio got called up. Let's go. City Boy Trey said DJ still looks like baseball's Blake Griffin. He definitely does. He looks like a bulky ass Blake Griffin.
Dude,
Look, go DJ. That's my DJ. That's it. That's the song we got to put on there, Raph.
Go DJ?
Yeah. That's it.
Yo, what kind of contract we giving DJ, huh?
I don't know, man.
An Ohtani kind of contract, 500.
At this point, wow! Look how happy they are. Yo, that 10th inning too. Getting out of that 10th inning was huge.
That was huge.
Yo, we gotta win, boys.
Yeah.
We gotta win.
That was huge. I love that. I love those type of wins. Those grind out wins.
They couldn't hit Tyler Miguel. They couldn't.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, too. The last two nights, like, our starters, I didn't really see, like, you know, what our starter did tonight. But, I mean, Quintana last night had a good outing. McGill had a good outing against, like, you know, a good team. And I kind of said that in the beginning of the year. Like, I felt like we played good against good teams and bad against bad teams.
Yeah.
And that's just the way it is, you know?
No, it's a good point. What's it called? Would you guys bring back Quintana next year?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think he's shown enough. Oh, that's who it was. Danny Reyes. Thank you, Fosgate. Danny Reyes pitched tonight. He pitched good. I mean, he had like the longest outing of his major league career, like 70-something pitches.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, Ref, I would bring back Quintana. I don't see why not.
Yeah, he's solid. I like him a lot.
Yeah.
Quintana.
I think he came back from like, you know, that injury and that scare he had with the cancer. It's like pretty crazy.
Yeah.
And I feel like he has like one of those like bad luck games every game, like where he pitches good, but we just can't do anything for him.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like the Johan Santana illness, you know, where like he would throw a gem and we couldn't hit. Same thing with DeGrom. DeGrom was the same way. I'm not, you know, putting him in that same category, but still, it's just, you know, like one of those games where it's not the pitcher's fault at all. And I feel like he did his job, you know.
Exactly. Yeah.
What do you guys think about Cookie?
Bro, the man's,
you know, putting him on waivers.
Man's been burnt. Man's been a burnt cookie his whole net career, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Because he's a great guy. Like, I think he's a really
I know. That's the hardest thing, man.
He's a great guy. It's just, it had to be done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's tough, man. I love Cookie. And that was like a throw in on that Lindor trade. You know, that was definitely like, it wasn't like one of those things that like
No.
we were looking at him, but like we got a starter and he was a serviceable starter. He just lost his stuff, man. Let the cookie crumble.
Let the cookie crumble. I love
Yeah,
it.
J Mac. This is a historic live, J Mac said. It really is. I'm glad we shared it with Raph. You know, this was one of those lives we'll always remember.
Yeah, no, it's crazy. I think you have to do this every day now. You got to go to a game every
Yeah.
game. You got to go every
Yeah,
day.
Roy's got to go live from the
Roy's
game.
gotta get
I got you,
ticket.
bro. Yo, where do you live at?
I live in New Jersey.
Okay. So one game, you got to come out with us, man. We're gonna try to do a major Met Zone outing, definitely.
Damn. Yeah,
We'll
I'm
get
down.
all the guests that's been on the show and everybody that follow us. Let's try to all get together. What time we have left on tonight's show?
Like 10 minutes.
All right, because I'm gonna start walking, man. So it might. I don't know how the service is gonna be and stuff.
We got a celebrity in the chat from Japan, Herman. Right? If you guys don't follow Herman, you need to. So last season or maybe 2 seasons ago, Herman drew a picture from every game. All right, and he recently moved out to Japan, so he's you know tapping in from Japan right now. Herman.
Wow.
You definitely take a look at his stuff. He's extremely talented. One of the nicest guys you'll ever meet. Yeah, thank you, Herm. We got to get Herm on the show. It's just not that easy because he's on Japan time right now. But yeah, if you guys don't follow Herm, you're doing yourself a disservice. Go out there and follow Herm.
I gave a follow.
Yeah, he's a great guy. He's one of a kind. That's for sure. But he said live from the game is so much fun. That's yeah. I think we got to do this from now on.
That's fun.
And it's Roy's wife's birthday, so they did this for her.
Yep.
What's it called? No, I'm excited for Ronnie.
Yeah,
For Ronnie.
that's huge news.
Curious to see where he's gonna play.
No, yeah, I was gonna ask you guys. What do you think?
I'm thinking maybe he might play third base, man.
I was going to say that too. Third and
He
outfield.
might play third base.
Okay.
What up to Willits Point, Lou?
We're up.
Yeah. I don't know, man. It's tough. It's like one of those things. Like you can't, play him at shortstop because it's Cowbell Man. Let's go, Cowbell Man. Yeah, it's tough, man. It's tough. It's like, Lindor never takes a day off. That's for sure. And someone just said, Ronnie sucks in the outfield. But I mean, if
they need him to play outfield, he'll play.
Yeah, he seems like if you could play shortstop, I feel like you should be able to play like second and third.
Right.
Maybe move McNeil to the outfield. McNeil didn't look that bad in the outfield.
No,
So put him in the outfield and put Mauricio at second. Like why not?
Yeah.
At this point in the season, I mean they gave Conforto. Damn. They gave Nimmo a break at center. So it's like why not give McNeil a break at second?
Right.
But yeah, that's a great point. Like where do we play Ronnie? But I think it's a good problem to have. Get this guy at bats. He needs to see Major League at bats. That's for sure.
Yeah, he needs to. I would have been really upset if they didn't call him up before the year was over.
Hope he comes up, and I hope he just tears it up.
Yeah, like an Ellie De La Cruz, just crushing it.
Yeah.
I mean, they played on the same team together, and he looked just as good as De La Cruz. So it's like.
I mean, he won MVP. He's like, right? Like.
Yeah. Mauricio won the MVP of the Dominican League. So, I mean, the guy's good. He's still young. He's only 22, 23.
Exactly.
He can't touch Ellie. Yeah, I mean, it's like, I get it. So Fosgate said he can't touch Ellie. Ellie's good, but you never know what Mauricio can do. I think a lot of Mauricio's issues were that he was discouraged that he's not playing in the majors right now.
Yeah.
So I
agree. I think so.
Yeah, let's see what he can do.
I think he was on fire, and he was playing very well. And then when the other young guys, started getting called up, and he wasn't, and some of them he was better than, it kind of discouraged him a little bit until he was able to, now he's getting called up. He should be up here on Friday. So we'll see what happens. Like, give him a shot.
Yeah.
What's the worst you gonna do? Send him back down?
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Give him a shot. He's not going nowhere unless at some point they use him to trade or something like that. But I don't even see that. He's the future of the team. All these young guys are the future.
Right. Like City Boy Dre said, he's gonna get hungry again. I think that's watch him rake, man. Watch like he comes up and just crushes it. Like he's hungry is right. Like he's been like sitting in Syracuse just stirring, and like now that he gets called up to the majors, he's gonna be a problem. Watch. I can't wait. I hope he just crushes it. I think he's going to.
I think he's going to.
Yeah.
I want
And like,
him to make it hard for them to send him back down.
right.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's what maybe that's why they waited so long,
Maybe.
just to see like to earn it and to appreciate it more. I feel like Vientos got called up last year kind of like on one of those things where he didn't really earn it and he just got pulled up because there was so many injuries.
Because they had to. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like maybe now like Mauricio appreciates it more. But look at what is Roy doing right now.
What is he doing right now?
I don't know. I think he's with Cowbell Man. Who do you got there,
Yeah,
Roy?
I was fixing Camren, but we got a special guest over here.
Oh, Jenny, what up?
Oh,
Hey!
Free.
they gotta get your account back, man.
Free him.
Free Jenny.
Everybody say you got to bring the account back. Free Jenny. Free him. Can you guys hear him or no?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
you can hear him.
A little bit.
Well, there
We
you
saw
go.
Jenny was with Senga today.
Yeah, you were with Senga today. How was that? All right. Nice. All right, fellas. Well, they're going to start kicking us out now. So we got to
Yeah.
start making the move.
Yeah.
Great live.
Nemo stunt double.
It was awesome.
Yeah, Raph, thank you.
Thanks for
Thank
having
you
me
so
on,
much.
guys.
Yeah, I mean, after this live, I think we're going to have you on every week.
And then whatever it takes for a dub, am I right?
Yeah, oh yeah. This guy's taking pictures.
This guy's a celebrity, man. This guy's a Jordan shrug, bro.
You got to see Cam. Cam's a real celebrity. You can't walk through the stadium without Cam getting noticed or taking pictures. He's the real celebrity.
Damn.
But yeah, no, Roy, send us off, Roy.
All right, everybody, you already know this is Amazing Met Zone presents Friends of Flushing in association with Metsite, and it's been a great show. We were here live at the stadium tonight. You guys conducted an amazing interview. You were an amazing guest, and we want you to come back on the show. We're definitely looking forward to an edit from you at some point, if you don't mind. So with that being said, to all the guys that are part of the team here at Amazing Met Zone, I love you guys. We all love each other. And we're signing off, and thank you for tuning in. Join us next week, same time, same place, 9 p.m. Wednesday nights. You can come on the page and view the video of tonight's episode soon. I'm at the stadium, so I'll do edit and captions very soon. So stay tuned. More to come. All right, boys.
Peace.
Peace.